So, last Thursday, although I've witnessed it myself before, I never thought we'd catch it on camera. All the guests left. Now, basically, there was just like running what sounded like a first coming through the corridor here. They were all in room 4 conducting their own investigation about 3 o'clock in the morning. We got messages on Facebook. The Facebook was getting rang in about 10 to 3. And then when I got up in the morning and came down, everyone had left. It was insane. It sounded like someone was charging. But we think it's the function room, but it sounded like it was coming up from here as well. And they all just literally themselves in the back bedroom and all dived on the bed. Insane.
Yeah.
Roommate Harry Stelios Achilleos. This is going to be absolutely huge. Now, a lot of you have watched episode 25. A lot of you are throwing in your theories of what we're going to be doing with this room. Just talk to me about how epic this is going to be.
It's just going to add another dimension to this project, really. I'm actually a bit apprehensive about what we're doing with this one.
Yeah.
I'd like to open the door for you, but I can't.
Just to let you all know that there will be an announcement very, very soon on this, and there will also be a special episode explaining what is being done and why it's being done. There's a lot of history behind what we're doing here, but it will open in January, and it will not be an accommodation room. You will have to sign a completely separate waiver to even enter this room. After a compelling week which saw all 4 rooms leave on Thursday night and the video go viral on TikTok, we were straight back to it. Room 8 was in full development and our announcement was drawing ever closer. Rooms were booked in all week, and with Monday's guests arriving, we were ready for yet another lockdown. Hello everybody, it is Tuesday night at my haunted hotel.
It's actually Monday night.
It's Monday night at my haunted... Is it really? Oh my god, it is. It's the 14th,
wow.
Isn't it?
Okay.
Jeez, it's been a long weekend. You will see that it's Stelios and me because Hustlerburger Brett Jones is late. He's being Prince Charming in panto rehearsals.
Mm-hmm.
And when he comes in, someone's bought him a Cornish pasty, but it's fake. We're going to try and make him eat it.
He'll probably fall for it.
I knew we'd been here.
Yeah, you said, didn't it?
I had a feeling when we were downstairs.
Oh, me, all the mirrors. Oh God, that's dull.
What? Oh, why not?
Then use them to get acclimatized to the actual lights in the room.
No, I want to check. I need to check.
Maybe you're chasing something away.
Hey?
Get torch off. Just for now.
I just want to make sure nothing's going to come flying.
This is insane! Wow! You can actually see the pentagram on the floor. I don't know where to put my stuff.
I know, I can't see anything.
Right, hang on, let's put the stuff down here, just a minute.
After last week, Jesus Christ, that running in the function room at 3 o'clock in the morning, talk about the witching hour, it really was.
It was really good because we listened in on people's conversations. Not it's a bit weird, but I heard the American girl who was in, I think she was from Texas, saying, oh, I'm not too sure about the bangs and stuff, and when we all left, all kicked off, didn't it? And she left.
You woke up at 3 o'clock, obviously, with Facebook going absolutely nuts. There's not much you could have done, really.
No.
Because it was just people that were scared. But then when you woke up in the morning, everyone had gone. And it literally was very, very disturbing to hear somebody running through an empty building. Absolutely incredible evidence once again Let's see what this week brings. It's Monday night. Let's do this.
Oh, I get it. So what they'll have done is put powder down, put them in.
Yeah,
and obviously later you come back to see if they've moved.
Okay.
We could do that.
Hello. My name's Bryony. And this is
Joe.
my husband Joe. And we have come to the King's Head tonight to see if we can make contact with you.
Do you like teddy bears? There's a teddy bear on the floor if you want to play with him. And a little doll. Or would you like to... Sorry. Torch is just gone. I'm going off again.
Suddenly the torch randomly turns on and off in room 5. We could put this down to some sort of malfunction, but then it seems to start happening on demand.
If that was you, thank you. All you have to do is move your hand around by that weird little black pencil thing. That's a torch, it's a light. That'll let us know that you're there again. If that was you, thank you. Do you think you can do it again? Sir? Can you turn it off for me? Thank you so much.
We commit to our usual routine of moving the guests from room to room, and after almost 2 hours, we capture a short burst of activity. And this occurs with David and Sally, who have entered room 1, and Aisley and Leanne, who have moved into room 3. Now watch very closely as Aisley takes pictures on his phone, and he believes he captures something, but we are immediately able to debunk this as Leanne. Watch again. All of a sudden, something truly strange happens in our control room.
Hello? Hello, Harry?
Hello, did you just radio through?
No.
Who was that?
Hello, did you just radio through?
Who was that?
Has anyone got a radio on them?
I think, was it room 6?
It sounded like.
Malcolm.
Let's just watch back a sec.
A man's voice comes through the radio, and we immediately presume it is one of our guests. But then we check back the footage. Not a single one uses their radio.
The strangest things just happened, and I don't really know how to explain it. But when we have multiple rooms in, like we've got 5 in tonight, we have one radio that we talk to everyone, and then we have another radio set to a different frequency just in case anyone wants to get hold of us that can't because we're talking to another room. Now, it turns out this morning, this evening even, we didn't actually tell the guests about this second frequency by accident. But someone's just asked for you.
Yeah.
And then when I asked who they were, they're all. We didn't have a reply.
I'm creeping out.
So since then, we've looked at all the cameras.
We've asked all the guests.
No one's picked up a radio. So who the hell did I just talk to?
Hello? Hello, Harry?
Hello, did you just radio through?
No.
Who was that?
Hello, did you just radio through?
Brett heads upstairs to ask the guests in person, and suddenly Sally in room 1 takes a funny turn.
Have I just had a conversation with one of you?
No. The radio's there, on the table.
Well, we checked back the cameras and made sure that no one had a radio in the hand. But someone just radioed down to us. I don't know if Danny... Sorry, I've run upstairs because it's so weird.
Can I just open my door? Because I
Feel
so strange.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Do you want to go out?
I don't know if Danny even told you in the brief earlier. I think he forgot.
No,
there is
we came
another.
straight up.
Well, there's another frequency. If you turn your radio to frequency 10, we have a separate radio just in case you can't get through to us. Oh, you okay? You okay?
No.
You okay? Hold on. Do you want me to get you a glass of water?
She said
You okay?
when she was in the cupboard she went really weird.
Do you want to come downstairs, grab a drink?
Just give her a few minutes.
Yeah. Guys, if you can hear me in the office, can you send someone else up, please?
Oh my god, Harry's just gone upstairs. Sally from room 5, they're currently in room 1, her and David. Sally has fainted. She's feeling really weird. Something mad is happening here in this building tonight. Sally is forced to take a break. Meanwhile, Harry and Brett remain upstairs as they try to get to the bottom of what happened on the radio. And then this happens.
So bear with, I just want to go around and ask everyone one more time.
100%.
Just to be sure, but we caught it on camera as well. We'll call you.
Okay,
Oh,
What was that?
What was that?
Did something just fall off?
That sounded like something. Oh my.
What was that?
It's coming from this corner, isn't it?
That was
Do
something.
you know what? Nothing's happened in here until you just come in.
Oh,
What's going on
absolute
here?
goosebumps like mad now.
That was
Was that the guys in 4? No, it felt like
No, because they just come down for a coffee, but that's the bang in that corner.
I felt that
I
vibration.
did on the floor.
As everything settles down, the investigation continues, but the activity now seems to follow Aisley and Leanne as they enter room 5. And downstairs in the control room, the weirdness continues.
I had an email today, quite exciting. It's titled "Hi from Australia."
Ooh.
Yeah. The email starts saying, "Hello there, Danny, Harry, and Burger Boy Brett." Yep. Yep. This is who I am now. Can you hear it?
What's up?
Listen.
Oh my god, what was
I
that?
don't know what it is. Hello?
We've just heard creaking outside the control room, right by the kitchen. There's nobody here, obviously.
There's no one out here. I don't know what the hell it was. I heard it like 5 or 6 times and I was like, there's someone out here, and you guys saw me stop, but... No idea.
We just want to talk to you. We want to play. We want to know that you're okay.
There's some building blocks on this desk here, if you'd like to move them. Or push one of the push chairs, the prams. That's Dolly looking at me.
Whoa!
This is the most incredible, intelligent thing I've ever seen, I think, in this building. She turns around and says, "That doll is staring at me," and it moves, and that's not moved now since last week.
No, it's been stood up straight since. In fact, it was stood up by Lou and Gareth in episode 25, and it has not budged since.
No.
So, it was dead on. They were staring it in the eyes, and it just decided to throw itself. And it's just, that must have been so terrifying for them.
That's Dolly looking at me.
Believing that we may capture a wave of events, we instruct everyone to gather in room 5. And you are about to see why this is the UK's most haunted hotel.
You heard that?
That was straight to my mind. That was 2 knocks.
Whereabouts did that come from?
Look, back there.
Yeah.
Very faint.
Thank you. If that was you, could you do it again a little bit louder?
Neil.
Someone kneeling?
Nail.
Nail.
Nail, was it? Hammer and nail.
Large.
Was you hurt by a nail? Or a knife?
Whoa! Whoa!
Are you kidding?
No way!
That was.
No way!
That was loud.
Was that behind them, room 6?
That wasn't one of them, was it?
It sounded like it, but no one moved.
I felt that on the floor.
Yeah, that was like behind me.
Was he hammering a nail?
We've had 2 very, very loud bangs right in this room. Oh!
You know what he said?
Guys, we heard it.
You know what he said a minute before? I just looked at me watching.
I know,
and thought,
I
that
was-
will go in a minute.
I've been keeping an eye on the clock, so I know you've been terrified of the clock. Thank you. That was amazing. I'd like to
So
do
does that
wasn't
knock?
it?
Does
Yeah.
that knock mean?
That was behind.
Does that knock mean that you was hurt or you was killed by a large nail or a large knife?
What was that? I just heard someone.
Definitely.
That was.
I heard.
like a whoa.
Everyone in room 5 had just heard a disembodied voice coming from the back of the room, and our camera captures it faintly. Listen again.
Was hurt or you was killed by a large nail or a large knife?
What was that? I just heard something.
Was hurt or you was killed by a large nail or a large knife?
What was that? I just heard something.
Monday's investigation had produced some bizarre moments, and reasonably early on, but the latter stages of the night failed to give us anything compelling. Harry Stelios Achilles has just announced to us that he's eating a very traditional biscuit. Explain further.
So I was intrigued what an original Cornish fairing is. And it's kind of like a butter biscuit with a bit of a crunch, with a bit of ginger in it.
Well, that butter crunchy ginger stuff is all over your t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Stop stroking yourself. I'm like, wow, you made close to that, didn't you?
The only person who strokes me now, innit?
Yeah.
Except Danny sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Well, like,
Oh yes.
Everyone stop feeling me.
Anyway, it's all quiet here at my haunted hotel, and we're just discussing what's going to be happening in room 8. Yeah.
Some people have already guessed it.
Some people have made some very wild theories, and I don't know anything that they're saying. Don't know what they're talking about.
it's been a Cornish favourite for over 100 years.
Yeah, we found tonight really good actually.
Yeah,
Really interesting.
Yeah.
Had a few bits and pieces. What room were we in?
5, wasn't it? Vaguely.
No,
4.
we're in 4. And then between room 4 and 3, there was like a massive bang.
Yeah.
Like almost like centrally, like between the 2 rooms.
On camera as well. We're recording.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was that?
What was that?
So we were in room 5. All got called up there because obviously something was going down. So got there, and it was kind of all kicking off, wasn't it? The doll had fallen, and then when we got in there, we heard. I can't.
There was
really
loads of like dragon outside.
Yeah, there was a dragon in the corridor.
A couple of like sighs in the corner of the room above a little
a sigh, like I'm gonna make an idiot of myself, but it was like a like literally like over on the single bed, like in that corner, that noise, that was like blood curdling.
I found tonight really good. Came in as a bit of a skeptic, and yeah, you know, heard some noises, seen some stuff happen. It's been good, you know, it's more than what I expected, so it's been brilliant. I was going through all the rooms trying to find strings, you know, just having a look what could make things fall over, you know, seeing if things were tied down. But yeah, that just went through everything, having a look, and you know, nothing's set up, nothing's rigged, everything's loose. There's no strings attached to anything, you know, like I thought there might be. So yeah, you know, everything is exactly as you know think it is.
Never disappoint when you come back here. Baby crying. We've recently just heard that.
There's voices in here before.
We just missed out on the doll falling, but we are staying in here the night, so hopefully.
More questions now. I've got my issue now is room 1, because the first time I came, it smelt of roses in there or perfumey, but I felt uncomfortable. And then today it was like another level where I was just felt so sick. So I don't know what it is with room 1 at all. That's me. Next question. Room 2 seems to have gone quiet.
Is it room 4 with the swords?
Yeah.
Room 4, as soon as we walked into that room, all we could smell was, well, Sally couldn't smell it, all I could smell was a perfume, lavender type smell. And within 30 seconds of being in the room, the smell had completely gone.
I've got a theory about room 8, and I think it's linked with Tatton Hall. And
is Grace coming to stay?
It was a while ago. I had a dream about it. About that I was getting mixed up between there. I was in a room in my haunted hotel, but not a room that I know here. So, and there's 2 male figures in there, and they keep reoccurring in my dreams, and it's like I think it's going to be an interesting room. This is a figure that I keep having reoccurring dreams about in this building, and in particular a room that I don't know, that I've not been in. That he's alright, he's quite happy, and there's something to do with an 8 ball, but he haunts my dreams.
We've found tonight pretty mind-blowing, really, haven't we?
Absolutely surreal. Absolutely surreal. I mean, just from watching the programme from the very start, episode after episode, you just cannot really appreciate the complexity of the venue, of the rooms, until you really get here. You just can't grasp the noises, the sounds, everything that happens just from a screen. You need to really be here to appreciate it fully, and 100% have we appreciated it tonight. Definitely. Absolutely. Yeah.
I've appreciated you being scared for a change.
Yeah, left Billy Big Bollocks at home tonight.
Yeah.
I think the standout moment for me was just room 5. Nothing would compare to that. The doll, first of all, falling. Because up until then it's been a relatively quiet start to the night, and then as soon as we went in there, and it's the room that I was really looking forward to going into because of all the all the past experiences all the people have had in there, and as soon as that doll fell, like, my breath was just taken away.
I know, I think I screamed. Just wasn't expecting it. Well, in a way, obviously you're hoping for it, but it was just so strange how I just like locked eyes with the doll. And then I said that doll's like actually staring at me, and then it fell.
Yeah.
That doll is looking at me.
Whoa! Yeah, absolutely surreal, and it's completely knocked me back. It's knocked me for 6, to be honest with you. It really has.
Wednesday night had arrived at my haunted hotel, and over the last 24 hours, something huge had happened. Tuesday night was covered by Brett, and at around 4 AM on Wednesday morning, our corridor camera outside of room 8 captured this. This was a significant capture, and you will all find out why soon enough. But this was not all that had happened. After Monday's investigation, as David and Sally slept in room 5, they were awoke in the middle of the night by this.
What was that?
Nose. Is that the doll? The doll's just gone.
Just entered my haunted hotel now. It is Wednesday night, and Harry texted us this morning, had a notification on his phone from overnight. Explain what happened.
So basically, just after 4 o'clock, there was a notification. Obviously, I didn't see it at that time. I got it about 7 o'clock this morning, and looked at the cameras where we are now, and in particular this room here, and on this camera here, and I didn't see anything at first, so I put the volume up on it, and basically there's 3 knocks coming from this room, which is very significant.
Oh my god. What room did the 2 ladies who stayed last night stay in?
Room 1. I'm not sure, I haven't spoke to them in regards to if they heard anything.
It definitely wasn't them.
No.
I have seen the footage of this, and considering now what is lying behind that door, which will be announced very, very, very soon, it is of major significance, and we will explain why. Did you hear that? There was like a very faint thud.
Did you hear that? Oh, it feels like it's set up, doesn't it, when it happens like this?
This is a huge moment, and I did not expect it to happen this soon, but 3 knocks are very significant. You will find out why very soon. It is a Wednesday night at my haunted hotel, and last night big bad burger boy Brett Jones was here on his own. You were putting up Christmas decorations this morning.
I was putting up Christmas decorations up this morning and most of last night as well, so I made an appearance for about an hour. That was about it, but the ladies had a really active night. They'd been before, and their night started pretty active. Haven't spoke to Brett and how the night went at the end, but he's left some notes.
Yeah, he's left some notes right here, so we are going to cut this, and here is a couple of clips of what happened on Tuesday night at my haunted hotel.
Lynn and Sarah were staying in room 1, and despite a few strange hits on the REM devices, it was a relatively quiet night. However, in room 5, something happened early on which caught the ladies off guard.
Jesus Christ, that was scary. Get the radio. I'm too scared. Oh my God! Oh God, I'm swearing like nobody's business.
Okay, so the guests are in room 5. We're about half an hour into the investigation. 2 of these have stayed before, but it was whilst I was away.
Yeah, they stayed in room 1 last time.
Quite an active night as well when they stayed. Forgot what episode number they stayed in. But they're back anyway because they have unfinished business here, and they've brought a friend along too. Straight away, Ali moves the doll. She's placed it on the dressing table. Nothing has happened as of yet. They are using what sounds like the Necrophonic app on their phone. Not the biggest fan of that, as many of you are aware. But hey, let's see what happens. This is going to be interesting tonight though, because there is one single room in, and it's these 3 people. The building feels weird tonight.
I think the weird thing is that you're jealous of Ali's biceps.
It's very true.
Hello? My name's Jade. My name's Nicole. My name's Ali. We've just come to try and communicate. Is anybody in here with us?
Yes.
Our guests enter room 1, and within 20 minutes, 2 disturbing events happen in quick succession. Jade's watch begins to bring through words, and this is then followed by another 3 knocks coming from a certain room.
My watch has gone off. It's sat on the bed. That's not funny. Right. I've sat on my bed. Sat on the bed, talking to Nicole, and my watch has gone. That's not nice. What the hell? You're not funny. That's not nice. Look. I think you can see whether it's taken. No. What was that?
What was that?
That was 3 knocks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Stepping back. Is someone there? I think you can see whether it's taken. No. What was that?
What was that?
Dan. That's roommate.
Oh my god, I think you're right. Guys, come in. Guys, we have just checked that back. It comes from room 8.
The investigation continues, but nothing more happens. Harry then comes up with an experiment which would truly test the girls.
Harry Stelios Achilleos has come up with a genius idea. Explain.
So what we don't normally do is we've only got 3 guests in tonight, but we have 3 floors. So what I want to do is put 1 in the cellar, obviously on the ground floor, 1 in the red room, which is next to the brothel, and then 1 outside room 8, and then conduct some experiments.
This is an idea that can only be decided in one way. Yes! Jade on the top floor outside room 8. No! Nicole, top floor outside room 8. Yes! It's Nicole.
Okay, so Cole's going top floor.
Jade, red room. Yes, which means Ali is in the cellar on her own.
She's quite brave, isn't she, though, to be fair?
All 3 girls took their positions. Nicole had the paratech device with her outside of room 8. Jade was positioned in the red room, where a digital voice recorder was recording the entire session. And Ali was in the cellar with the SC6 spirit box.
My name's Jade. Would you like to communicate with me? Would you like to let me know that you're here? What hides in the shadows in room 8?
All of a sudden, something absolutely compelling is about to be captured in the red room, and Jade is completely unaware as it was captured on our digital voice recorder here. This is truly a Class A EVP.
It's been known that a man has been seen in this room. Can you show yourself to me?
This is spine-chilling as our digital voice recorder captures clear electronic voice phenomena coming from somewhere in the red room, and this is very obviously a female entity saying, "He can see us." Is this female referring to Charles Griffith, who we believed owned a brothel here between 1690 and 1712?
It's been known that a man has been seen in this room. Can you show yourself to me?
An hour later, we all join in the brothel section, unaware of what had been captured. Then something even more compelling happens as we activate the Intravox device.
Where are you? Show me where you are.
Had we just heard Charles Griffith, or was this another male entity? We believe this says, "I see your mind," and the voice manifests from the red room in almost the exact same area as the female voice earlier.
See your mind.
So we were doing the Intravox session, and then a really deep voice come through and said, "See your mind." It was
so loud and clear, wasn't it?
Yeah, it definitely scared us all, for sure. The feeling. It's the feeling when you go into each room.
Yeah, the different atmospheres, temperatures.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can't explain it. On telly, you feel quite brave watching it at home.
Yeah.
When you come, it's a whole different feeling, yeah.
Well, it's big bad burger boy Brett Jones here with me tonight. We are awaiting on Stelios, who has pub work to do, of course. But we have got a very, very busy night ahead of us, Brett Jones. There are 5 rooms in, and most of them are returning guests.
Yeah, we do have a lot of people that have been here before. Some people that have left in the middle of the night before.
Yeah.
Some people that are really strong interrogating investigators. And then we also have some newbies as well. But they've watched the whole show. Found us on Nuke's Top 5 of all things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to just watch this opening stage because we've got some really good investigators in here tonight. People who are actively trying to debunk stuff straight away. Not debunk's probably the wrong word, but just make sure that all of the environmental things, things like the doll in room 5, everything is stable and ready for a successful investigation, which is great to see. And I would just like to give a massive shout out at this point to 2 fantastic people who have travelled all the way from Austria today.
Yeah.
To come and be here at my haunted hotel. It was amazing to see you guys. Imagine that.
They came to the UK, but they came to the UK for a little holiday 4 hours away from here.
Yeah.
All the way from Austria, and then travelled and have spent the whole day sat here at my haunted hotel waiting for us.
Amazing.
Yeah, they were amazing guys, and it was so lovely to meet them.
Very quickly, the investigation starts to provide some big moments as we move the guests from rooms 4 and 5 into room 6. And it's during this session that theories regarding room 8 start to provoke a reaction.
The ladies of the house, and we got some knocks on the bathroom and the door.
There's some real big bangs near there, aren't there, to be fair?
Oh. Is that on top of the ladies?
Yeah.
Try it again. Ladies, if that's you, can you step away from the REM pod? Can you make that noise again? Let me know that I'm talking to the ladies. Thank you very much. Can you step away again?
K2's going as well for that.
Can you step away from the machine for the green light for me? I suppose some words will get muddled up. Thank you. Are you scared of Charles? Is he watching you? Thank you. You are safe with us.
We will protect you. I'm wondering if they've come in here because we make them feel comfortable because we're a group of women.
Do you feel safe?
That's
the exact same thing.
Do you feel safe with being with women? In a group of women?
Are you still here?
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you step? Thank you. Does Charles make you protect his secret? Is he making you keep his secret?
Do you want to tell your story?
Are you the lady that lost the baby? Are you sad? Is there something else that you're trying to tell us? Is that why you're grabbing our attention?
Emma, I know it sounds really silly, but just ask the question, is there something that you don't like? If you're trying to tell us something else.
Is there something in this big building that has changed that shouldn't be here and it's upsetting you?
Brett, are you getting this?
Right, I perhaps shouldn't be asking, but I'm going to ask anyway.
Go on, Emma.
Right.
Currently, Howie is talking to the guys in 5. We're sat watching you guys.
Okay. Right. So are you all in agreement that I can ask? Yeah.
They can cut it if they want.
The thing that lies in the box, is that the new problem to this building? Oh my god!
Oh my crap, your pants!
Oh my god.
These guys sort of know. They have taken a good guess at what is going in room 8.
Well, what people need to realise who are watching this is the guys that are currently in room 6 have followed the journey of this particular case for 4.5 years. They know it in and out, and already we can see right now the residential entities here have taken notice to what
has been moved into the building.
Hold on.
What's going on there? We suddenly notice something strange on the camera outside of room 8, which we have never seen before. One of the corridor lights starts turning off and then on again, and this happens twice. We can confirm that this is not a bulb issue or a problem with the electrics, and it does not happen again. Shortly after this, James and Kai move into room 6 and a REM pod is left in the corridor near to room 8, and this happens.
I really feel like frustrated.
Are you putting your anger through James? Can you knock to show us?
That's upside. Fell over before.
There's a REM pod going off outside in the corridor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's outside of room 6.
Things then fall quiet for over an hour, but that is all about to change very drastically. We prepare a number of sessions and decide to join one group in room 2, whilst the other group move downstairs into the bar. We would then swap them over. Around 25 minutes pass, and then this happens.
What did you do? I took the fucking light off the on.
We want you to pay close attention to this clip here. As you can see, Jane is taking pictures on her phone, and shortly we will show you something bizarre. The other group then head upstairs and go into room 3. We arm a portal device in the corridor, which will continuously pump white noise into the atmosphere, and suddenly a voice manifests.
Do you want us to do something for you? Why is it? Breath is going mental, mate.
An unbelievable moment as a female voice manifests in the corridor and says, "It's not safe here." But we must now ask ourselves, is this because of what has been brought into room 8? Only time will tell. Now, do you remember earlier we said pay close attention to this clip? As the investigation ends, Jane and Lindsay spot something in this picture. Look closely at the mirror. Now, we believe it is Lindsay that is sat here, but we are absolutely sure that this looks nothing like her. And we took a picture of the whole group of girls, and as you can see, what was captured looks nothing like any of them.
We've just noticed on Jane's phone a proper weird picture with a reflection in a mirror, but the people that you can see in front of us now, we were all sat in that room, but for the love of God we can't work out who the hell it is in the mirror, because it clearly does not look like any of us, which is quite scary and weird. Yeah.
The image in the photo has got sort of a grey face, but you can't identify it to being any of us, really.
It's almost childlike.
It's almost like a childlike face.
in the mirror.
Slightly wider nose.
Wider nose, yeah.
Well, the theory is that something may have changed in terms of atmospheric. We don't know. But potentially something that's new, that's coming here very soon, could be the cause of it. But yeah, definitely a warning sign that came through as a clear sentence. So yeah, watch this space.
Well, the longevity here, as we know, this is going to go on for years. It really is, because more and more evidence is being built every single time. You know, somebody comes here, you know, from your Monday to your Thursday, which is great. We want to keep finding out what this building's all about and what is actually going on here. And with possible changes afoot, what else is going to come out? Because there is more every single time, and we want more. Everybody wants more.
We found tonight really interesting. And a bit spooky, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so many things that has happened, like with the voices over the Intravox, like
banging.
Yeah, like massive bang in the hallway. Even when we're doing the session at the end, there was a persistent shadow just walking out, like left to right, and I was just fixed on that point, and I couldn't stop looking. Like YouTube, when you're watching it, you feel like well, you got a sense of comfort because you're not really there, but when you're here, it's a lot more real, and you can't really get away from it, which that's what makes it more fun, really, not it?
It's different in a way as well because you get to feel other people's energy as well around you, and it's just all over such a better experience than just sitting at home watching it.
We are at the end of a very bizarre week here at my haunted hotel, from radios saying hello Harry to knocking coming from within room 8 and women's voices on the top corridor. It has been another week with some very, very compelling evidence.
Yeah, I'm a little bit shook today, like physically shook. I was actually shaking at one point. I don't know what's gone on this week, and I'm not entirely sure how next week is going to go. We'll see.
Yeah, the Harry thing was weird on the walkie. I've just seen a weird picture. You guys need to debunk this one because I can't.
Look, there is a huge announcement coming on Monday. It's finally time.
Danny's coming out the closet.
Aw, congrats.
What time, Dan?
Something's coming out of the closet, but it ain't me.
It needs to be locked in that closet forever.
Guys, prepare yourselves for an absolute
game changer.
I was expecting the whole voiceover. Prepare yourself for what you're about to witness. You know that bit you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be loads of those. Prepare yourself for what you're about to witness.
We are on the dawn of a huge announcement, and what we have brought into this building has already started to have an effect. This location is about to change forever, as true evil has made its new home here. One of the biggest paranormal cases in the world, and without a doubt, one of the most disturbing. The UK's most haunted item is here, and it will see you soon.